How the hell did Donald Trump figure out the mainstream media is the fringe and the fringe is now the mainstream? How the hell did Donald Trump figure out? I mean, Joe Rogan is obvious, right? Like, we knew the guy had a big audience. It's not like we were like stunned, but like, how the hell was he, the 78-year-old guy who doesn't even have a computer and still like writes handwritten notes? How did he become the guy who cracked the code on, to your point, running a cultural, I don't even want to say campaign, running
It was a movement.
Look, movement, heading a cultural movement versus a campaign.
Every one of your people knows Elon. Listen.
Yeah.
So everybody keeps, the problem is you have a framework in your mind that how can Donald Trump? Guys, can we cut it out? Donald Trump is not an idiot. Donald Trump, let me just be very clear. Donald Trump is smarter than me, you, and all critics. You know why we know? Because he has the White House, the Senate, the House.
Totally agree.
The popular vote. He has a massive media ecosystem bigger than the mainstream built around him and for him, and a religious fervor in a political movement around him. And his best buddy is the richest person in the history of the world, and the most relevant Kennedy is with him. This dude is a phenomenon. He is the most powerful human on earth and in our lifetime, and we're still saying, well, how is this guy? We look like idiots to ordinary people.
Boy. So we got to talk about the black bourgeoisie. They are upset because CNN aired a segment where Van Jones was interviewing Trump supporters, black Trump supporters, and they thought that they better get the black Trump supporters with race bait and gotchas, right? They thought they'd be able to guilt trip the black Trump voters into regretting their votes for President Trump. However, that didn't happen. And because of that, the black liberals, like Roland Martin and others, are upset. They get upset, right? They go back and they try to rescue the runaway slaves, right? Because their white liberal masters told them that, hey, these blacks, they don't want to till the Democrat plantation anymore. They've ran away. You got to go get them, right? Go get them and bring them back. And that is basically what Roland Martin is doing in his reaction to this interview from CNN, because everybody knows Roland Martin, okay? When he sees a black person that does not agree with the Democrat Party, that is a Trump voter, he always has to
jump in his ass. You got to jump in his ass. Jump in his ass. His ass. You got to push back immediately. Jump in his ass.